I don't think she's joking.
And just where do you think you're going? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all. Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you. After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
But what the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us! If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you! I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class system dragging me down!
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine. It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as... well, I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later. Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you. I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Elliot Craig. So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of awesome.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an ornament, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an orbal staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development, apparently, so there aren't too many around just yet. But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Reen.
Oh, my sword?
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called Itachi. Any way you slice it, though, it's basically a longsword.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady, though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Got it.
Elliot has joined the party. Gaius has also joined your party. Dark cannot remember what his builds were for course, because Dark is a moron in his fight. I can't remember. I swear, between now and never, I will upgrade them. So they have all the quartz they're meant to. I don't fucking remember. Wait, all equip. Go! This works. Yeah, that works. That does not work like I want it to, but that'll do. The build they just made looks like shit, but it works. Okay. Upgrading from year to year still. This is such a fun game.
Yikes! A monster!
Where?
Huh, never seen this kind before.
Looks like a flying feline.
As soon as I started talking
Wind's
about
behind
monsters, I
us.
knew I had
Let's
to
go.
kill it.
My turn!
What level is it? Ah, this is just overkill. Yes.
It's my turn.
And Dark learned that it didn't matter what art he used, he was overpowered in the beginning
we
dungeon.
did it!
As anyone on your game must do. Oh yeah, I cooked that. They're for upgrading slots and getting quartz and yeah. And they're good for money. Speaking of which.
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
You can now access the active voice and monster guide sections of the notebook. Up to 50 active voice messages are automatically recorded in the active voice section and can be replayed at will. Monsters that have been fought will automatically be recorded in the monster guide and may be referenced at will. Both can be accessed by the select button or by choosing notes and selecting the relevant tab from the cap menu. Now, to make things fairer, I'm gonna deliberately unequip everything. Only keeping Force, Cannon, and Falco. Because we still have healing on, right? Yeah, still have it. Basically, I'm nerfing myself right now. Until I can build my proper build that does stuff and doesn't get me murdered, I'm not using any. Because right now we're really strong. Right, that's what I was checking too. Money! I have 100 and... well, I've only got 14,000. So not that much money. Does that make sense? Anyway. Hey, Rean, I can see something up the stairs to the right. I wonder what it could be. Let's go check it out. Okay, up the stairs to the right then.
Oh, a treasure chest!
It's not to the right, it's upstairs though. This looks like another quartz. So we can get this, so we can set this into our Arcus units? Most likely, let's give it a try. Okay, but we're not using that one. You can equip, we just got this one, so you can equip different quartz into them. Quartz are effectively what affects your arts, but you can also get some that augment your attack, your defense, your evasion, stuff like this. Speaking of that, okay, I already know some of you are gonna be like, don't you dare, don't you fucking dare. Okay, right, we're not gonna just now. It's the tutorial. Dark, behave. Is that? It looks like an augment charging station. Augment charging stations like this are often found left behind by some kindly explorer in particularly dangerous areas. If you encounter one, walk up to it and press X button. And then select rest to restore HP and EP of all party members. This could be a lifesaver if we find ourselves flagging after a tough battle. Yeah, we should come back here and rest if we need to. Just to be on the safe side, of course. I really want to equip my stronger gear. But... it's a big but. We hit really hard already. So what we will do instead is not equip it, and we will put up with being weak right now. Otherwise I will ruin the difficulty. I don't think physical attacks are going to be very effective against that monster. I think you're right. We need to rely on arts this time. Got it. Actually, attacking with my orbital staff has basically the same effect as an art, just without the casting time. So if worse comes to worse, I should just be able to run up and smack it. Wow, really? I can see that thing really coming in handy. Well, we're counting on you to lead the charge then. Here goes nothing, I guess. Gotcha. There's actually later on, maybe,
Let's go.
you get an thing that basically means that if you hit stuff and you're ludicrously strong and they're not, you can erase them from existence. So let's go through this. Anyway, stabbing them, punching them, swinging shit at them seems to be working.
I go where the wind takes me.
Well, which weird. Let's do that. Anyway. Now, as they were getting at is different types of enemies are weak to different types of elements, or different attacks.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
Don't say that, we all know I will. Can I open the map? Nope. One of these buttons is a map. Nope. Aha! Started. Looks like we're not. Hey! Doing something right for a change. An insectoid monster, huh? Looks like that shell could take a real beating. Might be pretty tough to take a dab. Agreed, we'll have to keep our wits about us in this one. We should probably give it everything we've got, arts and crafts included, and see what works best. Okay. Let's just try and sneak out. Oh, look at it run away. We're gonna spy one of the lot, the rest of them are like,
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Now, do I know any crap?
My turn!
Yes. Some of these I should know. Let's see. One you shouldn't know yet. This one does. For good reason. I'm not going to show you some of them, but we will use Gale.
Second form!
Watch this.
Gale!
You're all gonna die now. Speaking of things
My
you should
turn.
know. Yeah, you shouldn't know that one either. Okay, right, no. Damn it, it's just out of range. This is why you don't use the basic equipment. Alright, fine. Hit it. Goodbye. Now.
It's my turn.
Yeah, crafts sort of are tied to your level, so I kind of have the end game one. Don't worry about it.
Okay?
It's fine. It's not hard anyway, so, you know, they'll be kicking my teeth into it. But we're on tutorial dungeons, so of course they're going to be easy. My defense, at least.
Elliot, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
What?
No!
What?
Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
Oh, it's you!
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure and acting on impulse. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Reen Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Reen?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
Well, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Machias has joined your party. Ah, yeah, that was what I was going to say a wee while ago. Ignore levels. Ignore levels wasn't what it was. I don't remember again. Oh, that was it. When it comes to like chapters and stuff, yeah, I'm not reading all that out loud. When I say places, when we go to new places, yeah, no. You just could read. You're just doing it. I only said it for the prologue because I felt like it. You're all victim to my whims. No.
What's a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor in a campus building?
Right. Ooh, tear bomb. Anyway, moving on. Watch this. Run away! Too funny. Just gonna let it run away. This is gonna be short-lived. I just knew it. But it's so fun doing it right now. Break his stuff. When you see anything that looks like it needs to be stabbed, wounded, or blown up, you must break it.
Leave it to me.
Oh, you can swap people without one.
Here we go.
You can run without one. Ta-da! We're not doing it because we're just jogging.
We meet again.
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
I'm glad the four of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Laura S. Arcade, from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. Legram?
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, But other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
That name sounds so familiar. Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
No, not at all.
Machias, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios's eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if I, say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Emma Milstein. Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. I think I was outdone. By a girl, no less.
You must be quite the prodigy.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I'm not. I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool! You got an orbital staff too! Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
Yeah, I need to clear things up with her, but what do I say?
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay. I'm Lisa R. from Ruhr. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you. Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Reinford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone. You may require protection.
You needn't to be concerned about that.
I beg your pardon?
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be off?
All right. We'll see the 4 of you later then.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It was clearly an accident, everyone could see that, but I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this? There are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Laura's with them. She really wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt she drags around a sword that big just for show.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am, though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat. The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire. And her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master. I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow. Interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reen. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl, and we still need to track down Duke Alvarea's son, too.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass. I can rot down here.
Come on now, that's no way to treat someone you just met.
Looks like the path splits. Which way do you think we should go?
I feel a little wind blowing from the east. I bet the exit's that way.
It says east, right? That was south. North. Fuck it. Right, we're going this. We have decided.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Oh. So, east the other way, huh? Yeah, my sense of direction is garbage. I've proven this many a time. Literally because we were doing crap with AI in classes and we were using the compass system, and they're forever saying stuff like, if you turn 90 degrees whilst you're facing north, which way are you facing? South? Was my answer. No, was the reply. Yeah, but my sense of direction is utter crap. So, yeah, don't worry.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
You're pretty sharp.
Oh,
It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though, it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, Fee Clausel. That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, wait!
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
What just happened?
wow. She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick on her feet. Guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she knows exactly what she's doing.
Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?